Welcome back to Moonlit Decode, guys. So, today we are diving into the powerful energies of the full moon, which is on September 7th. Okay, so this full moon is kind of bringing illumination, clarity, and the chance to release what no longer serves us. Okay, it's a time when hidden truths comes to light, emotion rises to the surface, and the universe invites us to step into transformation with courage. So you must be feeling all this, and through this tarot reading, we will explore how this full moon is impacting your energies, what lessons it's highlighting for you, and the guidance you need to align with its power. So take a deep breath, center yourself, and choose the pile or message that calls to your intuition. The moon always whispers wisdom, guys, and tonight it might just have the message you have been waiting for. So let's begin with it, okay? And choose wisely, okay, from the three piles, okay, which will be shown to you, okay? So, pile number one. So if you have chosen this one, okay, so let me show you if it is this one, okay. It will be presented in the screen, okay. So pile number one, I really feel that this full moon is bringing some warmth in your home, okay. There will be kind of very clear hollow kind of moon energies that you will be feeling, uh, as well as I really feel that there is a huge clarity coming in your senses, okay, in your life. All the fog that was there is actually making the way out in from your life, okay. That is something I'm getting. And yes, your results are blossoming in your life, okay. So, guys, if you felt drawn to pile one, okay, so I really feel that this full moon is like highlighting a period of inner growth and transformation for you guys, okay, as well as this moon energy is also urging you to release the fears and self doubt that have been holding you back, and that is what I meant by the clarity, okay. You may have been questioning your path or feeling uncertain, but spirit wants you to know that clarity is on its way, okay. This full moon is also illuminating where you have been settling for less than you deserve in relationships. It can be work or even in how you speak to yourself. The message here is just you are ready to step into a higher version of yourself. Just trust that endings or shifts happening now are not losses but your redirections towards something more aligned with your soul, with your highest self, okay. And I really feel from this image that the guidance that I'm get receiving from this image for you, my dear pile number one, is like ground yourself, okay. Honor your emotions, because that's something I'm really getting. You're not honoring your emotions, your so you have to just honor your emotions, as well as set an intention under this full moon to release what weighs heavy for you. The universe is already clearing the space so blessings can flow in your life, but it's like it still depends on you how much you are the work you are actually putting on yourself, okay. So that's something I'm getting. So let's see what is the actual what is this full moon is bringing in your life, okay. Okay, I will take this afterwards as a guidance. Divine angels are telling me use tarot cards. Okay, so pile number one, what is expected in this full moon? For pile number one, what is expected in this full moon? For pile number one, what is expected in this full moon? For pile number one. this wants to come. I will keep it here so you can see, and let me lock the screen first. Okay. Okay. The second card is Six of Cups, Five of Swords. I don't know, but my patterns has been changed lately because of how to shuffle. Also, I do this kind of shuffling. I don't know why, but I'm being called to do that. And yes, Ace of Wands. One more card. Okay, so I have been called to take 9 cards. Okay, for you guys. Okay, because it's the month of Mars and ninth month. One, two, three, four, five, and four more. Okay, so we have got one more card. Let me just rearrange it first. Nine of Swords. I really feel, guys, pile number one, that is something very coming in. Like, I'm getting a vision that you are changing your patterns. So, normally I shuffle like this, okay? I shuffle like this. But right now I am shuffling. I have been called to shuffle like this, the straight portion. And that is something weird for me as well. One more card. Okay, yeah, the last card is taking a lot of time. This Hermit card, I was literally sensing this card will come out, and it literally has came out. Okay, so I won't be taking the bottom of the deck for this reading, okay, guys? So yeah. Mm, I hope you can see all the cards here. If not, it's okay. The last card is the Hermit card. Okay, let me just get into this vibe of your reading. What exactly do one wants to say? So, guys, King of Cups, Six of Cups, and Five of Swords, Ace of Wands, and there is a huge. This is a all sign reading, okay, pile number one. So do not expect me to tell you the signs, okay. But yeah, birth dates here I can see are number 6, 5, 1, 11, 9, 10, okay, 9 as well, okay. So maybe your birth dates are in September, so happy birthday, pile number ones, okay. I really feel that for those who, for you, for pile number one who have chosen, this full moon is, shining a deep light on your emotional world, okay, and your inner strength, because I can see a lot of cups energies here, okay. Like in the beginning only, it is like cups of energy. So that is, I am getting a lot for you. And like with the King of Cups here and Six of Cups, the energy feels nostalgic, okay. You may find yourself, reflecting on the past, old memories resurfacing, or even people from your past returning to you. So yeah, I can understand this is not what is been actually you want, but yeah, it is kind of giving me this vibe that people, a lot of people, past people will be returning to you, pile number one. And um, there is someone very significant that you're waiting for, but that person will not come because you are the person who is waiting for this person here. So stop waiting. If you want it to, you want this person to come, stop waiting and just let it go and start a new beginning, because the moment you will start building it, they will literally come rushing towards you. Okay, so that's something I'm getting. Also, this is the moon's way of, reminding you to heal emotional cycles and bring balance to your heart. Okay, so I really feel with the five of swords also here, which is kind of showing that there may have been recent conflicts or misunderstandings. Okay, so you might be realizing that some battles aren't worth fighting anymore, so you're letting it go. And this full moon is also asking you to release the need to prove yourself and instead channel your energy into some new beginnings, because this two cards are here and they are literally, especially the ace of wands is right besides the five of swords. So it's kind of you are starting a new beginning. Okay, because you are really taking action towards this new beginning, I can see. And this full moon is asking you to just release the need to prove yourself and instead just channelize this energy of new forms into taking actions. Okay, because inspiration, passion, and a fresh path are waiting for you right now. With the ninth of like knight of wands and queen of wands here, it's kind of highlighting me your growing confidence and boldness to taking with actions as well. You're being encouraged to step into some spotlight kind of energy, like to trust your inner fire and to perceive your desires fearlessly. The moon is also, awakening your courage this time, but it is also warning and kind of like, what should I say this, but it is also, warns against, it is warning against impulsiveness, like balance passion with wisdom. Okay, so that's something I'm getting. Also, the nine of swords is kind of really very much in the highlighted zone, which is kind of revealing that anxiety or overthinking may have weighed you down, okay, beforehand. So this full moon is your chance to cut the cords with fear and sleepless nights and the past people. So the ace of pentacles just beside is, it's literally kind of letting me know that um, it is giving me this assurance that you are in a stable opportunity. You're actually manifesting this stable opportunity for some of you. Something tangible can be uh, happening in your life that can bring growth and prosperity as well. And this finally, the hermit card here is actually showing that this is also time for introspection for you guys. So while new doors are opening, don't just rush forward blindly. Allow yourself moments of solitude to connect with your inner wisdom also. So pile number one, I feel like release the past, silence the worries. Okay, maybe your throat chakra is also blocked. Okay, because I really sensing this blues is all about throat chakra. And I started this reading with a very good voice, and now I'm having issues with my throat. So there is something about your throat chakra. So just to balance and heal your throat chakra, pile number one. You're also stepping into a cycle of renewed fire, stability, and soulful clarity. Just remember that. And I also feel like, there is a very new version of you that is coming into fruition, pile number one. So if you have seen my like previous videos also, I have mentioned that there is one pile who is actually going to get into the transformation. They will be actually experiencing the transformation in the September itself with the 3D reality itself. And I think pile number one here, you are those people, okay, who are associated. Most of them are in the pile number one, because I really feel that you guys are taking a legit leap of faith, and you're moving forward and not expecting anyone to give any closure or something, okay. As well as I feel like in career and finances, okay, there is a fresh opportunities arriving in your professional lives, okay. This could be a new job offer, project, or even creative venture that sparks excitement in your life, okay. With the queen and knight of wands, okay, I'm getting that they are indicating that forward movement, you're stepping into leadership and attracting recognition. The only caution is from the um, five of swords here, and it is kind of telling me avoid power struggles at work, because instead just focus on building rather than proving. That's something I'm getting. Financially, seeds you plant now will grow steadily. Divine angels are letting me know. In terms of health and well-being, I really feel that with the nine of swords, it's kind of giving me that stress and anxiety or overthinking has affected you, or will be affecting your rest and overall energy. So this full moon asks you to release mental tension and take time for grounding practices like meditation, breath work, or journaling. So the hermit here also reinforces healing through solitude. So listen to your body, rest well, and balance work with self care, guys, because you are lacking in the self care and the balance work. In terms of love and relationship, pile number one, I really feel there is a six of cups, which is kind of indicating nostalgia and reconnections. So you may hear from someone from your past, as I already mentioned it, or revisit memories that bring healing. So with the king of cups, besides it's also showing that emotional maturity is key. So approach relationships with compassion instead of conflict. If you're single, also a soulful connection could enter, but patience and emotional balance are needed here for you guys. So remember that in existing relationships, healing conversations may unfold under this full moon. So yeah, take as it resonates, okay. With the spiritual growth section, I feel like the hermit card is actually the main theme card here, which is kind of giving me with a clear message that this full moon is a gateway to deep inner wisdom. So spirit is guiding you to detach from noise, reflect, and embrace your spiritual path with maturity. So your soul is leveling up, balancing passion with inner peace. So it's kind of release the fear, embrace your passions, and align with your inner wisdom. The universe is opening new doors in both the material and spiritual realms for you. So yeah, definitely that is something I am getting for you guys. Pile number one. So yeah, let's begin. Let's see what cards are this with from this deck for you. Okay, so this card has came success. See, I told you. Success. The road to success is always under construction. What it is written. The journey towards success is a continuous process of growth and evolution. It is never a static path, but rather a road under construction, constantly changing and adapting. Embrace this dynamic nature of success and be prepared for the challenges and detours along the way. Learn from failures, iterate, and keep progressing. Understand that success is not a destination but a lifelong pursuit. Embrace the construction process, stay resilient, and keep building towards your goals with a determination and perseverance. So that is something that is been asked from you, from the divine energies, that your success is in your hands, and it is already in the build kind of a journey. Okay, you just have to move forward and adapt to it, and constantly change and adapt and embrace the dynamic nature of your success, and just be prepared for the challenges that and detours along the way, because learning from this failures is something that is going to help you in order to move forward. Okay, pile number one. So I really hope you enjoyed this reading. Pile number one, definitely do like, subscribe, and claim these energies of the full moon. Okay, if you like this reading, if you want something else, like any kind of certain topic, just definitely let me know in the comment section, and I will try to bring those topics to your 3D reality. Okay, bye. Hi, pile number two. So, if you have chosen this one, then trust me, I will be putting it in the sideways. Okay, to get you the whole picture of this full moon kind of energy, and I really feel that pile number two, you may be getting you know a notification or something. I really feel, because when I actually took your image in my hand, the cell phone, and actually I got a notification. So a notification or a news is very significant of a news that is very clear and soothing and calming, a intuitive nudge kind of a notification it is. Okay, so I really feel that your path has been ignited, your path has been very clear and very calm. It's like, very early morning kind of a vibe I'm getting from this image. And yeah, like, there is something that is very very soothing in this image. I don't know why, but I really feel, for those who choose file 2, the energy of this full moon is, um, it's kind of, I can say, feels like walking down a quiet moonlight path. Okay, and yes, you, if there is no doubt if you are in my reading, because it's, moonlight decode. So yeah, like, much like the image before us, it is a journey of reflection, choices, and new beginnings for you. Okay, and I also feel, so I really feel that, it's like walking alone on a moonlit path where the lamps glows warmly and the night whispers secrets. This is not a chaotic energy, as I mentioned you. You can see that it is really very calm and soothing. And the moment you see this image, it is really gentle but yet powerful, guiding you inward. Okay, so I really feel that this full moon, okay, this full moon invites you to slow down and listen to your inner voice. You may find yourself reflecting on the past, okay, pile number two, not with regret but with understanding. Just remember the difference. So, old emotions could resurface, not to hurt you but to, bring healing and closure on your way. So, the vibe here is about surrender, letting go of what no longer serves, while trusting that the light of the moon will always show you the next step forward, okay? And I really feel that you also may feel a strong pull towards solitude or quiet spaces, or during this time, or maybe you are walking. As I said that I would love to walk on the street here with this image. So yeah, that is like, spirit's way of realigning your energy. um Also, this full moon is actually clearing away illusions and confusions for you guys, like, showing up the truths in places you once felt lost. For many of you, this will feel like, cleansing, as if the heaviness you have carried is finally ready to be released into the night sky. Or it is like, in the one moment it will be there, and the another second it won't be there, and you will be all cleared, like, legit within the seconds. and it will be coming true, trust me. There's also a sense of magic and possibility surrounding you, okay, in this stage, okay. The path ahead may not be fully visible yet, but I really feel under this moonlight, okay, you are reminded that you are safe, guided and watched thoroughly, okay. And even the smallest spark of hope or inspiration you feel now is worth holding on to. It can grow into something beautiful as well, I can feel. And it's just that embrace the stillness, honor your emotions, pile number two, and trust the moonlight to guide your steps, because they are already guiding you, and you are entering a softer, more peaceful chapter where clarity, inner healing, and inner wisdom will lead the way, okay, towards your destination, okay. Because that is something that I am getting, that you are coming out of nowhere to the home, okay. And this full moon is actually guiding you to just soothe your path, calm your senses, and put yourself first, okay. That is something I'm getting. So, yeah, let's begin with your reading, okay. I am saying that, see the death card. I am literally sensing that this death card is giving me this. See, if again when I broke it, it is coming. This death is a card is telling that you are ending the cycle yourself. See, again, I'm not kidding you guys. Yes, because you are done everything. Okay, you are heartbroken right now, but you're ending it anyway. You're ending it. Okay, so I will remove 9 cards because September is a month, ninth month, and I have been guided to remove the 9 cards for you as well. Okay, so yeah, let's remove the 9 cards first and then start the reading. Okay. The tower. See, I told you this card wants to come. It was literally. Oh my god. I am literally happy, okay? I'm literally happy while seeing this card. I mean, trust me. But that card was like, I want to come. You cannot leave me here. I just want to come, and it's my wish to come and move forward. 6, 3 more cards, divine energies. Whoa, whoa. The star card, I cannot show you the star card, so that's why I have to keep it there. Okay, one more card, divine energies, one more card. Okay, not 2 cards, please. One more card. One more card. Only one card now. Only one card. I'm like, pile number two, I feel like you are ahead of your, you're already ahead of your path, okay, in your path. Because there is the forward movement, and you are already ahead, and you already know that thing, that you have already been, there is this sense of, you have already moved on. It's just that in the 3D world you have to bring those actions. Temperance card is the 9th card of yours, okay. I won't be taking any bottom of the decks for this reading, so yeah. And no zodiac signs, because this is all zodiac signs reading, and trust me, it's like 3 of Swords, Knight of Cups, the Tower, the Death, Page of Cups, 2 of Pentacles, 3 of Wands, the Star, Temperance. You have like legit Four major arcanas, legit in a row. So I really feel pile number two that mm, your pile is very deeply transformative, okay, with the tower and the death, which is very much highlighting for me, is appearing together as well. This full moon brings powerful endings for you and breakthroughs as well. At the same time, you may feel that something you once relied upon is crumbling, okay, but it is only making space for brighter beginnings, as shown by the star and the temperance card here. Okay, the overall vibe is kind of healing and renewal and realignment for you, and as I said, the image is very much like in that resonance. And yeah, like in love and relationships, I have to, if I have to take, so take as it resonates, okay guys, because I'm getting the downloads and I will just say it, okay, very fast. So the three of swords here is a kind of suggesting that, you know, heartbreak, disappointment, or, you know, emotional release in matters of love is there. So this full moon may highlight what needs to be released so you can invite in the healthier love patterns, okay. For some, this could mean the end of a painful cycle as well. For others, a healing conversation can happen with the Knight of Cups and Page of Cups here, okay. It is kind of giving me the vibe that it is kind of showing me that, you know, new emotional opportunities are coming, like softer, more genuine love that feels fresh and nurturing, which is very soothing and healing as the same, as well as the same time, okay. So it's like in career finances as well, I feel like with the two of pentacles here, you may be juggling responsibilities or facing choices, or there is no choices and you don't know what to do and what to not to do. So the three of wands with besides this, it's kind of showing me the expansion, perhaps opportunities to grow beyond your limits, like collaborations, travel, or long-term plans beginning to take shape, okay, when this full moon arrives. And I really feel the tower may also bring sudden shifts in your career or finances, but the outcome is aligned with your higher vision, okay. So your perspective can also be uh, you know, changed drastically, like overnight. And in terms of spiritual growth, I also feel that the death card here is a spiritual awakening card. You are being asked to, you know, shed an old identity and step into a truer version of yourself. With the star and the temperance card here, they are kind of promising like divine healing, balance, and guidance is being provided to you. Trust that spirit is leading you towards renewal, even if the path feels uncertain right now, okay. Pile number two. So while your health and well-being, you're kind of, you know, with the tower and the three of swords, your mind manifesting as emotional stress impacting your body. But temperance here is suggesting the importance of balance, moderation, and gentle healing practices that you have to cultivate. Lean into rest, self care, and emotional release. Okay, because this full moon is a turning point for you guys. Endings may feel heavy, but what follows is healing, inspiration, and a clearer path forward, okay, which is very soothing to walk as well. I also feel that release what has fallen apart and trust that you are being guided towards emotional healing and balance and hope. Pile number two. So, in terms of like, if I have to say, the energy for you, pile number two, is very intense, transformative, and deeply healing. Okay. I really feel that cosmic reset is for you right now, and old structures, attachments, or illusions are kind of breaking down, not to harm you, but to, you know, liberate you from cycles that no longer serve your soul right now. It may feel like a storm at first, but beyond it lies peace and renewal. So there is something that you really need to know about. And some of this also release may feel painful, pile number two, connected to heartbreaks, disappointments, or letting go also of something once close to your heart. But I really feel yet the star and temperance card here brings a very powerful message of hope, healing, and balance. Okay, you're not left in the rubble. The universe is guiding you towards emotional clarity, harmony, and faith in what's to come. Okay, so softness and new emotional beginnings are entering your life. This full moon may, bring to heart conversations, creative inspiration, or simply a reminder to open yourself to love and beauty again as well. Okay, so take as it resonates. So your heart is healing and spirit is gently encouraging you to trust this new emotional experiences that will be given to you. Also, I feel that entering a period of expansion is coming into your experience, though you may feel like you are juggling many chances at once. So but this full moon is helping you to set your sights on the bigger picture. Seeds planted now will grow into long term opportunities and blessings as well. This full moon is a cleansing way for you, clearing away pain and confusion, breaking down what isn't stable, and guiding you towards balance, hope, and a renewed sense of direction. Pile number two. So it's the end of one chapter and the beginning of a much lighter, more aligned path for you. So just know that you're being already aligned and illuminated. Your path is already illuminated. You just have to walk through it and take that one step, okay, towards your healing, towards your path. Okay, let's see with this what guidance, full moon guidance is coming towards you. I don't know, but this time I didn't felt like taking the monology day, but yeah, instead I got this one. So let's see. Okay, what is the guidance for pile number two? Divine energies, what is the guidance for pile number two? Pile number two, I also feel that you dream a lot. You dream a lot. Like you don't dream like in the sleeping format. You dream while you are awake. So yeah, that is something I'm getting for you. Okay. So this is the card I have got already for you. Okay. Pile number two. You are. Success is not in what you have but what you are. Okay. So remember this. Pile number two. True success lies not in material possessions or external achievements, but in the person you become along the journey. It is shaped by your character, values, and integrity. Focus on personal growth, self improvement, and cultivating positive qualities such as kindness, empathy, and resilience. Success is found in the impact you have on others, the relationships you build, and the positive contributions you make to the world. Remember, what you are matters more than what you possess. So yeah, I really feel that you don't feel good about yourself where you are right now in your life. Okay, but divine energies are saying you are amazing. Okay, you are actually bringing the best in your uh, right now world. Okay, and the universe is literally thanking you for being you. Okay, so that is something that I'm getting as a guidance for you. Just be yourself, thrive yourself, make yourself better, and that's what something you have to do. Okay, pile number two. And yes, if you liked it, then definitely do like, subscribe, and comment down that you claim the energies. If you want any kind of readings from me, like any certain topics, then definitely let me know. Okay, and I will make sure to bring those readings into live zones. Okay, bye. Pile number two. Hi, pile number three. So if you have chosen this one, this pile, then let me tell you that you are someone who is actually having a protective kind of a ray on you. I really feel you are also already blossomed. Okay, you're not in a very transformative or blossoming kind of energy. You are already blossomed, and you will be living your life with a peaceful heart and a very good night's sleep on this full moon, because that is something I'm getting. Okay, that you will be feeling a lot of wholeness within you and complete within you. Pile number three. Okay, for like this image. Okay, um of pile number three is kind of radiates peace, warmth, and magic. A cottage you can see glowing under the golden full moon with flowers all around. Like it's kind of giving me that for those who chose file number three, this full moon brings a sense of peace, warmth, and gentle illumination for you. The energy here feels softer than the other piles, less about chaos and endings, and as I said, and more about nurturing, grounding, and quite blessings, and that you're actually reciprocating and enjoying. Okay, that is something sweet I really loved. Okay, pile number three, because you're in a very receptive mode. Pile number three, this full moon is also highlighting the importance of your inner uh, you know um sanctuary. Just like the little cottage you can see is glowing warmly under the moonlight, you're being guided to find comfort, okay, in your own energy, your home, and your heart. You may feel drawn to spend time in stillness, surrounded by things and people that bring you genuine peace, or you will just spend time with yourself. That's something I'm getting. Okay, with a cozy climate, you will like make a very cozy environment in your home, and you will sit there itself. Also, there is a strong sense of emotional renewal here. I can feel the moon is bathing you in reassurance that no matter how dark this night may seem, there is always light to guide you back to yourself. So if you have been feeling uncertain, restless, or emotionally scattered, this full moon will bring clarity and calm, okay, reminding you that your soul already knows the way forward. If you can see, as I said, this flowers, okay, if you can see this flowers, they are kind of reflecting your own energy right now. You are blossoming quietly, even if you don't yet see the full results. Seeds you have already planted, whether in your healing or relationships or personal journey, are beginning to take root under this full moon. Okay, you have already planted the seeds, but it is actually you will be seeing them blossoming and growing. So trust the timing of your growth, okay. Give it a allow yourself the time to grow, okay. The energy of this full moon is gentle but profound for you guys. It's a reminder to soften, to nurture yourself, and to honor the simple, beautiful moments of life. Your spirit is entering a phase of harmony, inner healing, and subtle yet powerful transformation. Okay, this transformation is not like a roller coaster kind of transformation, but it is this very subtle and very calm transformation within inside you. Okay, like small changes, if I can literally say. You're safe, you're loved, and you're blooming under the quiet magic of this moonlight. And trust me, it's um, something that you guys are getting into, because I really feel that you're in a very, you have done your all the work, and you're just now letting them build everything, and you're coming into the whole collective sense. Okay, yeah, you're starting this, you have already started this new beginning, and now you're waiting and watching what exactly it is going to happen. Okay, like you are spending time with your own self now. Okay, so I will remove 9 cards, because this is the ninth month, and I have been called to take 9 cards for every pile. Ace of Wands, yeah, mass energy. Okay, see, Chariot. You're moving forward very, very easily and calmly. No questions, nothing. Just moving forward. Pile number three. You're busy working on your own self. I I really feel that for you. Okay. I'm so sorry. I just got my cards wrong a little bit. Okay. I won't be taking this much of cards. It literally fell off. Already got two cards, two of cups, eight of wands. Okay, justice card. Okay, already got two cards. Okay, let me just keep it nicely so you can see. Okay, no bottom of the deck, guys. I'm writing here just the vibes. Okay. So, Ace of Wands, the Chariot, Four of Wands, and Two of Cups, Eight of Wands, Justice card, your major arcana, the second major arcana, in fact, I have to say. Five of Cups, Knight of Cups, and Three of Pentacles are the cards. So, pile number three, I really feel that you will be soon harvesting everything. Okay, you are literally three steps, 3 to 4 steps, not even 4 steps, 5 steps ahead of those two piles. Okay, pile number one and pile number two. So, yeah, this the energy of this pile, feels very exciting and forward moving and deeply rewarding kind of energy. Unlike the heavy transformation, as I said, of pile number two, this full moon is bringing momentum, breakthroughs, and emotional fulfillment into your life, guys. Trust me, you are going to harvest very soon. Career, in terms of career and finances, with the Ace of Wands and Chariot and the Three of Pentacles here. Okay, I really feel that I'm sensing that you are stepping into a powerful time for growth and recognition. The full moon shines a growth and recognition here, okay, and it kinds of spotlight. It is acting as a spotlight on your skills and passions. So, and you may find yourself motivated to begin a new project or take a bold step in your career. Okay, pile number three. It is something I'm getting and sensing here very clearly. So, the chariot shows determination and victory here. So, you are moving forward despite challenges, and collaboration of or teamwork with the three of pentacles here will help you achieve greater success. So remember that in love and relationship, if I have to say, the two of cups and knight of cups are beautiful signs of emotional connection where romance and harmony is there. For singles, if I have to say, this full moon could bring a soulmate like connection or a new relationship that feels divinely guided. Okay, so for those already in relationship, it marks a deepening of bonds with love being expressed openly and passionately. So that is something I'm getting. The Four of Wands adds celebration, joy, and stability. Some of you may even experience milestones in love. Okay, so yeah, that is something I'm getting. Take as it resonates. Now comes the point of health and well-being for you guys, which is giving me the Eight of Wands is like showing me improved vitality and energy flow within yourself, because you are already investing on all yourself. Okay, if you are feeling stuck or low, this full moon recharges you as well. Okay, so yeah, the only caution comes from this Five of Cups that I am getting. Okay, my eyes are here only. I don't know why, but yeah, it is kind of giving me that don't let your emotional setbacks drain your energy, because focus on what is going well and you will be feeling physically lighter and stronger with that sense. Okay, with the spiritual growth, I really feel with this justice card is here, spirit is kind of reminding you that balance, truth, and karmic alignment are key themes this full moon. So remember that any situation where you have been wronged or confused will start finding resolution. So spiritually, you are being guided to live with I can say integrity, align your actions with your high self, and trust that divine justice is unfolding for you guys. So this full moon is kind of bringing I think forward movements, breakthroughs, love, and joyful milestones for you. It's a time to release past regrets, pile number three, and focus on the new beginnings rushing in. Okay, your path is aligning with passion, purpose, and harmony. So live in this moment. Okay, live in this moment with very passionate energies, with amazing sense of calmness and soothing and harmony confirmations. Okay, the moon also lights your way towards love, success, and emotional healing. So trust the momentum, celebrate your wins, and open your heart to the abundance flowing in. Okay, so remember that. Pile number three, your reading was very quite, very much into straightforward kind of a reading. Like there is no wishy-washy kind of a stuff. It's just that you're just enjoying yourself. You just don't want to do anything. You just want to just love yourself and just work on, like, you have to take, you want to take time for yourself, and you want to spend time with yourself only. Yeah, so that is something I'm getting for pile number three, what it is. For pile number three, what is the guidance? Okay, so the start card is there. Yeah, see, your card. The secret to getting ahead is getting started, and that's what you have learned, trust me. And still you are in this process of learning. So I told you that you are ahead in the games when it comes to the piles, okay? Okay, so the path to success begins with a single step, getting started. The secret lies in taking that initial leap, overcoming hesitation, and embracing actions. Procrastination and fear of failure can hold us back, but the key is to push through and begin. By starting, we set momentum in motion, gain experience, and open doors to new opportunities. So don't wait for the perfect moment, instead, create it by taking this that first courageous step towards your goals. Uh, so I really feel pile number three. So it's like, your guidance is very much amazing, okay, because I really feel this is a beautiful synchronicity that fits well with the guidance card as well. So the message of your card says that the path to success begins with a single step, getting started. Don't wait for the perfect moment, instead create it by taking that first courageous step towards your goals, which you have already taken. This aligns perfectly with the cards which we have pulled, okay, and earlier, okay, which also points towards momentum, action, and forward movements in your life. As I said, the full moon is lighting up your path, showing you that the time for hesitation is over. You have already, carried the lessons of the past, pile number three. Now it's time to use that wisdom and move boldly into new beginnings. Okay, and you have already started with all these things. The cottage under the golden full moon in your image represents safety, stability, and warmth of home. So here I really feel that the spirit is kind of reminding you that as you step forward into unknown territory, you are not leaving behind the security, you are carrying it within you. So wherever you go, your inner light creates the sense of home and grounding. Okay, as well as there was this justice card in your reading. Okay, so it gets kind of also highlighting me that the choices you make now, no matter how small or big it is, create karmic momentum. So each step builds trust in yourself, attracts support, and open new door for you. So I really feel that don't wait for the right time. This full moon is the right time. Take that step, however small, towards your passion, your dream, or your calling. Your path is blessed, your heart is ready, and the universe is moving with you, and it is actually harvesting and bringing everything towards you right now. Okay, so yes, definitely do like, subscribe, and claim this energies, pile number three. And if you really want any kind of certain topics, then definitely do let me know in the comment section. Bye.